An update on these cats and talk to you about this Medicinal Monday. Holy moly, that turned out to be kind of a spontaneous fundraiser that just kind of cropped up, and I can't tell you how thankful I am. The response has been wonderful, and it's really will help us tremendously. So I'd like to give you an update on all 5 of the kitties. The 2 kittens in the back, Carrie and Kinsley. Carrie and Kinsley. Kinsley's the black one. Carrie is a brown tiger. They're the ones with, I don't have any cheat sheets with me, so bear with me. They have the sinusitis, severe ear mites, conjunctivitis, the herpes virus, what was the other thing? Worms, and it seems like there was one other thing on there. So they are getting ear cleaning twice a day. Oh, their ears are just full. They're getting, they got yesterday a long-term antibiotic injection. So now, starting today, they get on top of that an oral antibiotic also. They also get eye ointments 2 to 3 times a day. And this morning they were a little bit better, so we were able to get their Bordetella vaccine in them, which will help prepare them to get up here. Their energy level is now good. They have finally stopped eating like there's no tomorrow, so that's a good thing too. And they're just playing like crazy. They're a little bit shy, but I think what they need to do is to get up here and be able to play with some of these other kitties. And then we also back there have Brook, B-R-O-O-K-E. Brook is the Torty Tiger Calico, I call her. Oh, there's our picture. Oh, is our Torty Tiger Calico. She's an adult. She had a rough surgery, a rough spay, and she's also on a long-term antibiotic, soreness meds twice a day, and an oral medication twice a day. She finally today, for the first time, she just now jumped, well, not jumped, but she took a step down out of her condo pen. So she's actually walking around on the floor, and today her appetite is better also. And her ears are also nasty. What's up with all these ears? So that's 3 of them, and then that takes us then to, she was just here, our Gracie gold mine. I call her Gracie Goldie. Here she is. Come here, baby. Oh, okay. She's faster than me. She's a beautiful long hair tortie. Her ears, she's the one who was abandoned in an apartment, and a friend of ours does appliance work, and he was asked to go in there to check out the appliances, and there was a narrow hallway with a sheet tacked up on it to block the view, and he heard this meow, and it was our Gracie girl. And he was a little, because the apartment was not clean at all. It was abandoned. It was just a mess. And he was a little leery to look back there, but he said he knew that there had to be a cat. So he peeked, and as soon as he peeked, Gracie Goldie comes towards him. And he could tell she was very hungry. Now, there were a bunch of cans left there that were open, but she licked them clean. It was long gone, cleaned out. And she was very, very, very hungry when he took her home. And then he called here, and then we took her, I think it was the next morning, he brought her in. So she still has a good appetite. She still wants to eat and eat and eat. Her ears are just, it's not ear mites, they're just filled with crud. I just put some different medication in there to soften up some of the for lack of better words, crud in her ears. And it's slowly softening that up, and we're slowly but surely starting to get some of that out. She does have an abscess on her back. Now, there had been a dog in that apartment too, but the dog was gone. So something happened to her. She was, if you petted her down towards her hip area, she would literally scream. And I don't know. We can't tell if that is from an injury abscess or if that possibly might have been from a bite wound from who knows what, bite wound abscess. So it was quite, when I was giving her a bath, I realized it was off to the side. I knew it had to be an abscess then. So we drained like 3 cc's of like a bloody pussy material out of it. And then the next day I got 3 more cc's. Now yesterday then I did just 1 cc, and today's 1 cc. I'm trying to give it a chance to heal with all the antibiotics that she's on, because the alternative is to shave that area and to lance it. And I would like to give the medication 1 more day. She's got tomorrow. And if it's still back up big tomorrow, then we'll just do that lickety-split in the morning. She's on a long-term antibiotic, and she's also on daily injections and soreness meds and her ear meds. And then that brings us to Minerva. And Minerva, I am pleased to say that she has gained 6 ounces. She still looks like a skeleton, but I don't know. You know, it amazes me, and I don't know how she did it. How she walked from the station, that's that bar where we got the first call on her, and then when the lady went back to get her, she was gone. That was late at night. And then the next morning, Chiefs called us, which is, it's probably about a block down. I have no idea how she was strong enough to get down there. Especially at that time, her eyes, both of the eyes were bad then. I just have no idea. And she was on the edge of collapse when we got her. They were helping her. And as you know, I'm always very optimistic, but I was very concerned that we were going to lose this girl. So she has severe upper respiratory, severe conjunctivitis, or herpesvirus is also the right eye. I don't think she probably sees anything out of it. The left eye is slowly starting to clear, and her ears are also dirty. Ugh, they're messy. Actually, the right ear, she had blood in it. Most of her teeth are out of her mouth, and I firmly believe that this is from rotted teeth. The teeth she has left are not in good condition. And then her back legs, I think, is without an x-ray, and an x-ray is just going to answer a little more definitive of what it looked like, but it's not going to help us make them feel better. But they're very stiff. I did notice this morning she did get up and she walked a little bit more with a little more flexibility in the legs, but they're pretty darn stiff. But her overall appearance is pretty poor yet, emaciated and dehydrated, which those we are getting better on. She still doesn't have her appetite real good. She's also on a long-term antibiotic and twice a day antibiotic injection. She's getting twice a day eye ointments and twice a day ear care, and then soreness meds on top of that. And food. We are not giving her any more IV, like sub-Q fluids. She still doesn't have the bestest of appetites. So if she doesn't eat enough, then I am still syringing her. So it's kind of back and forth on that. Dr. Darcy said her heart actually sounds decent enough. She agreed that this is a very old cat, and her left lung lobes are compromised. That's why any kind of stress puts her into a high gear of respirations. She really turns dusky purple and gasps for the air. So that's why she's back there. I don't want her up here yet. It's just too much stuff going on, and she needs to R&R and keep her respirations down as low as what she can. So that's an update on all those guys. Got our hands full a little bit with them, but things are progressing, and my goal is to get the 2 youngsters in the back room up here ASAP. Oh, remember Twinkle? Yeah, she was a sweetie. Yeah. All right. If you have any questions, pop them up. I got a few minutes, and then I got to get busy. Lynette's not here today. She is a sick cookie, so she's home in bed. And got a few appointments this morning, I know, coming in for things. I'll just grab somebody to help me. Yeah. You're very welcome, Ernest. And like I said earlier, I was really very, very blown away by the support that you all have been showing us, and it helps us tremendously. The medicines, we just got done with that great big bill from our main medical supplier, and it was such a good feeling to get that paid off with that last fundraiser. And you know, these things are not cheap, even though we get them at the same price as what our vets do. It is very expensive. I don't know, she's got a fever, MK. She's not feeling good.
Just so you don't lose track. I don't even know why I have it.
Who is she bossing the kitties, or the kitties bossing her? I would believe wholeheartedly that Pinkerton would boss Janie. Okay, if we have any questions, pop them up. I know our time difference is a little bit different. I do want to have boxes once this week, probably Wednesday or Thursday. Oh yeah, hey, wait a minute. What is that? Oh, I didn't mark it on here. Tomorrow is our flash sale is at noon. The kitties are bossing her. Now that I don't doubt. Hang on a minute. Let me grab my paper. Oh, gosh. Okay, so noon Tuesday is the flash sale. Today is Humane Ohio. Tuesday is flash sale at noon. Wednesday is story time at noon. Tuesday is also mod trivia. And then we have to have boxes sometime too. Yeah, thank you, MK. We have on adoptions right now. Are you stuck? Come here. There. All 4 of the kitties, the babies, the 4, I believe are on hold. And we are getting very low on our adoptable cats. Tuffy has somebody of interest, and right now Alessandra and Giovanna has somebody of interest. Angola's gone, Tux is gone, Ricky is gone, Imelda was adopted, Nani is gone. Foster, Fraser, Frida are adopted. Pinkerton, Pablo, Panthy, and Peppy are on hold. And Tuffy has an interest, as does the Alessandra and Giovanna. So that's where we're at on that. after I get back from my vacation, which starts Friday, we will open the doors more, but I'm sure it's not going to be that long until kitty season is upon us too. Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna take off and get busy and get caught up on things, and I'll be around. Thank you, everybody.